My name is Pena Lepcha from Upper Jammu. It's a north of Sikkim, not Sikkim. Basically, I'm from Sikkim. So my organization is affected citizen of Teesta. So we work against, in the basin of Teesta River, against the dams. So that's the main issue we're working on.
What are the basic issues that you're fighting against?
Speak a little louder also.
Main concern of the hydropower project, I'm talking about whole Sikkim, the number of the hydropower project, if you see the topography of Sikkim and the number of the hydropower project, that's the main concern about our issue. But hardly that project, distance of the project, one project to another project has to be half of 1 kilometer. So we just want to make them minimize, instead of bigger dams, mega dams, we are demanding government, saying that instead of big project, why not we start, why not micro project. That will also, viable to people, also environment, also, So that's what we are.
How many projects are planned on the Teesta?
Sorry?
How many projects are planned on the Teesta?
Almost more than 42 projects all over Sikkim.
And total power?
Sorry?
How much is the total power?
Total
Power.
Total power. They are looking for, I think, more than our side is more than 5,000. One of the biggest in our side is the Teesta Stage 3, which is 1,200 megawatt. And one is in our particular place, that's a Lepcha Biosphere Reserve, Lepcha Reserve area, that's called Jammu, from where I am belong. So this is they are building. It's along the Teesta River. There's one main Teesta Stage 4, which is 549 megawatt, and another below is 510 megawatt. That's already commissioned. That Teesta Stage 5. So beyond that also there's another project that's called Pena project. That's 310 megawatt. So which is where main concern is that that component of that project mostly inside the Biosphere Reserve, and that dam site is within the proximity of the Kanchenjunga National Park. Just hardly half-kilometer distance of the main Kanchenjunga core zone. So that's the one thing. And in that project only, that catchment treatment plan is they are doing inside the core zone of National Park. So that's the main concern. So that's what we are trying to ask to government is that do it again, that carrying capacity, EIA report done properly, because that most of the EIA report they don't do well, just copy and paste. They take from the other side, we take the other side, copy and paste. So what we're doing is what we are saying is make it that proper Teesta basin, all the Teesta basin carrying capacity, and other, like as I said, all that the main is EIA, and the biggest concern about is public hearing. The way they are doing public hearing is, just for the formalities they do. Just call the people, and for the namesake, they just, if you see someone from the committee in the podium, that's it. They are nothing to do with the public. Supposed to, we are asked to think, we are raised to issue, but they are not even allow us. In one case in Teesta stage, public hearing of that recently it was very interesting case, Teesta Stage 4, which was, even government itself, they boycott the public hearing. I don't know. Just, can I have water? Yeah, last year that was the one interesting issue. I don't know. This is, I think, first time in India. Government boycott the public hearing. It was supposed to be done by NSPC, Teesta Stage 4, but government also boycott. So I don't know what is the reason behind it. So that's the thing. And other main thing is that this. Today we talk about that cumulative assessment. We need to do that, and after giving that clearance, whatever clearance, after that private developer, they are supposed to do certain condition, they have to comply on that, but they never do. So there's a big question, who will monitor it? Like today, our Himanshuji, he raised one issue that release of water. In the lean period, they are supposed to Sikkim. I think first time in Sikkim context, they have given 10 cubic centimeters, something like that, to release in the lean period. But who will monitor? That's the funny answer from the minister. This is that same project developer will monitor. How come they will do it by monopoly? Whatever they do, like there are other questions also that fees ladder. I have not seen what kind of thing it should be in a fees ladder. They have never shown me.
What are the other monitoring issues like dumping?
And there are so many that also another interesting case. Dumping case, that muck dumping also, there is another serious issue. They never dump the muck into the wherever they muck the dump. Like this also mean one interesting issue that Sikkim government itself, forest government itself, filed the case against the company NSPC. I think it's still going on that case. So that is the thing. And another thing, after that acquiring the forest land, forest department asks to NSPC to acquire the land and hand over to the compensate to the forest department around 200 hectares of land. As of now, we have not seen any physical achievement. Whatever they are supposed to do, but never do.
Tell us the situation in Zongo. It is supposed to be a protected area.
Yeah.
What kind of violations are taken?
That's the main issue in our area actually. Like I'm from that reserve area, which is totally with the old laws. There's a Sikkim government notification 3069, which protect that Lepcha reserve area, in which you are not allowed to, outsider is not allowed to do the business, any kind of business, or you are not allowed to settle, buy land. There's a revenue number 1 rule, which doesn't allow to transfer the land to tribals to the non-tribals. Those are the things actually. So now what happening is, like in the MOF clearance, the environment clearance, they have clearly mentioned, they're not supposed to settle, give settlement while they're working, that worker mainly. They're not supposed to keep that camp inside the Zongo or reserve area. But that who will monitor? Who will see? We'll keep asking to the authority, district collector, but the way of their giving permit also we don't know, how many days. Suppose normal people they are giving 5 days, 15 days, 12 days to enter the Zongo reserve area. But here we don't know. And number of the people, even the labor department, they don't have records how many labor they have influx to the whole Sikkim. They don't have record. Even inside Zongo also no record. Recently that was it was because of the earthquake. We came to know so many laborers come from the North Sikkim. Only after that we came to know that many laborers have been already inside the North Sikkim. So these are the issues.
After these dams have been constructed or are being constructed, what are the changes that you're seeing in the river, and how has that affected your daily life?
Our area displacement is not the big question. The big question is like economic impact, social impact, cultural impact. First thing, they will get the compensation, and majority of 90% of people, they are illiterate. They don't know how to use that money into proper way. And while distributing that compensation also, many people they don't get the price of that land. Some people get 2 rupees per square feet. Some people get 50 rupees. It depends, how much they. So that also not properly distributed, and in the process of distributing that compensation also, people in the what you call that people who play the role between that getting money, like Panchayat say. Panchayat will go to the village and will say, for this your compensation, I went to Delhi to proceed your file. So I have to take some 50,000 or 60,000 from your compensation. Like that process is going on, By the time that money reaches to that poor guy, chap, it will be around thousands, 50,000, 60,000, That also within month, I'll finish. Then again, you will be nowhere, There's no house, no land. Now they'll become refugee in their own land. That's the thing.
Also, how has the river hydrology, the flow of the river, it has changed after these dams are being constructed? Or
Yeah.
how has that affected your day-to-day life?
Yeah. Like mainly is we don't know how that proposing that dams, but we are taking good example of stage 5. After commission we came to know that many of the places they used to be a drinking water resource, underground water. That's all dry up because of crack and all, and other like as I said, the distance of the that one dam side to other dam side, hardly half kilometer, So in the process, along all the Teesta river and tributaries, if they tap all along, then the people living along that basin, there will be, maximum chances of scarcity of water. There will be no agriculture thing. So most of the stream also nowadays is drying up. Underground water is drying up, and pond we used to get the water, that also drying up. So that's the thing. Yeah.